An 0-3 day with 3 hooks on player props. Man, oh man, boy, but did we ever kick ass on the sports books. Let's get right into some free picks. Yo, what's up, boys? It's Keith Stone coming at you guys with a free pick video today. We're going to stick with some college. There's only one NBA game today, and it's kind of a tricky one with some of these guys. We don't know who's playing, who's not. I'm going to probably fade the game or maybe take some unders. I just don't see a ton of value. We have some guys that might be back, like Mark Williams might be back. LaMelo Ball is going to be back. We just don't really know. And then there's a chance LeBron don't play. So we're going to focus on college today. I have a sports book play for you guys that I really like. We're going to straight bet this one today, no parlay. And then I have 3 player props. They're all data driven. And guys, when you hook 3 plays, so let me give you guys a little bit of a recap here. I gave you guys this for free on the video yesterday, and I still got hecklers in the comments complaining about how terrible today was because we went 0 for 3 on player props, guys. It's going to happen. 9-9 in the last 18 picks. Do I want to be better than that? Yes, of course I want to be better than that. That's probably the worst stretch of player props I've had on the channel, to be honest with you. So hopefully we can right that ship. This, though, I gave you guys for free. So if you're on the books, if you're on Rebet, you could play this. All right. This was a 3-unit play. Doubled our freaking money. Wisconsin and UConn. I told you guys I thought Wisconsin was going to blow Illinois out. That happened. And the guy in the player props still took 15 shots. So he got us by 1 point on 15 shot attempts. So, and then UConn won. They did not cover that spread of I think it was 8.5. So, or maybe they did. It was close. So I told you guys I just wanted the money line today. So that's great. And then, guys, my VIP absolutely slaughtered the books today. Okay. We had this little college baseball freaking parlay. Almost a double up here on this one. Some easy winners along the way there too. You were talking double-digit wins here on Vanderbilt winning by 3, North Carolina winning by 3, and then Florida winning by 6. So we smashed that, and then we also hit this one on the books, college basketball. This was like a 3 for 2 unit type bet, and we got Wyoming, Houston, who won pretty comfortably in a blowout at Arizona State. And then I took Wisconsin again, just in case I was wrong, because I knew if they lost, it would be probably by a last minute buzzer beater. So yeah, we absolutely destroyed the books today. Unfortunately, I'm trying not to laugh, guys. I'm trying to help y'all make money. So, but you have to admit, this is kind of funny. Like, it really is just kind of funny. And I even said on the video yesterday, like, hey, they can't always go 2 or 3, guys. They can't go 2 or 3. We should have more 0 of 3s. We should have more 1 of 3s, and we should have more 3 of 3s. Well, we got an 0 of 3 finally. I think this is literally the first one I've set in all basketball season, NBA or anything. Might have been the second one. But to have it hook on every single play is, you have to admit, it's kind of fucking funny, right? We needed 2 turnovers. He got 1. We needed less than 5 assists. He got 5, 4.5. 16 points. Oh, that's the guy that took 15 shots in the blowout. So we're going to go right back to the data today. Let's get straight into the picks. I did want to let you guys know too that you can see it on the ticker down there, the banner. You can sign up for all my free picks free. I do a lot of bonus plays. I have a lot of UFC stuff that's going to be dropping, and you can also get the VIP access there. I have a great feeling about UFC this weekend. I feel like I've already identified some spots, so it'd be a great time to hop on the VIP. Let's get straight into it, and let's go ahead and make this a little bigger. I probably should have done that on the recap so you guys could have seen a little better. But we're going to do another Dabble play, guys. If you're not on Dabble, you can sign up with the link below or use promo code SBAA. They'll literally give you 10 free bucks to try their app out. And you can play it on this play. You can play it on whatever you like. If you like something better, then go for that. But this is what I am trotting out here today. So once again, guys, the hecklers in the comments, these are not my opinions. I am literally just giving you guys data plays. What I mean by data plays, I know that sometimes the data can lie even sometimes, and matchups matter, and I get all that. But over time, these will win more often than you just coming in here and saying, oh, I think this can happen, or I think this can happen. So I'm giving you plays that have hit rates that make sense. Okay. So the first player we're going to take is Nick Kern Jr. in this Nebraska Penn State game, under 15 points and assists. Now, if we pull up Nick, he had this little stretch here in the middle of the season, somewhat recently, I guess, where he was going over. But this is still a 75% hit rate on the season in his last 20 games, right? I thought about possibly going the PRA, but you can see over here, these are middling matchups. And then if you look when I put rebounds, they actually do give up a lot of rebounds. So I think that it's better to just go to the points plus assist. And we want the under. So it's a pick 'em. They're both negative 120. Like I said, the matchup's kind of middling. You know, you look at his last 10, it's a 60% hit rate. Last 5 is 100% hit rate. And then if we click on the head-to-head, I can't remember if this was this year. No, this was actually last February. So we're not going to put too much stock into this. It is a pretty close spread. I do have a free pick for you guys in this game. I'll get to you guys that in the end. But just kind of trusting the data here. You know, like last 5, he's been comfortably going under this line. So that's going to be free pick number 1 is Nick Kern Jr. under 15.5 points plus assist. And then number 2, we're going to go over to the Vanderbilt and Kentucky game. And we're going to take Kobe Brea under 11.5 points. Negative 117 is your odds on this one. Now, if you look at his last 10, he's only gone over this once. Last 20, you're looking at an 80% hit rate. Last 5, all the way under as well. So if we look at the minutes, I will say they have been on the little bit of a more steady rise here compared to over here, but it doesn't seem to be affecting his point scoring ability. So he's playing more minutes, but still staying well under this line. So this is a great hit rate. I mean, it's 80%, like I said, on the season. And then if you 90 and 100% in the last 10 and 5 games. So there's not much else you need to say about it. That's going to be free pick. We can check the head-to-head too, I guess. Yeah, so this was actually this year. He only scored 3 points. That's it. So that's another sign to that this should be on paper, theoretically, a good play. Kobe Brea under 11.5 points. Now, the last play is going to be Javon Small. Now, this one is what you call a push line. So let me show you. If we look at the over right here, 4.5 assists, it's negative 155. So 5 plus assists on a Dabble push line like this means this would push if we got 5 exactly. If you get 6, then we're going to win the bet. So let's actually bump this alt line up to 5.5. So pretend we need. It really doesn't change much. It's still a 60% hit rate on the season. The last 10, 60%. And then the last 5, he's gone over this comfortably. The matchup isn't the greatest on paper, but if we come back here and look at the head-to-head, this was this year, this was last year. This was on February 12th. He had 9 assists against Cincinnati. So I think that this is probably a strong play here. Like I said, you're looking at 60%, but in the last 5, you're looking at 100% hit rate. Some of them are pretty close, but I love the push potential too. So if you guys don't understand what that means, if you're new, like to DFS apps or anything, let's say that these two both stay under, and then Javon Small gets exactly 5 assists. Well, instead of this paying out 6x, which is fantastic in this marketplace, PrizePicks would only pay you 5x for this play, and you're not even going to be able to probably find these lines. Say he gets 5 exactly, but these two both stay under, this would revert to a 3x. So we would still triple our freaking money. So we're due for a winner. I like that a lot. Like I said, you can sign up on Dabble, promo code SBAA. There is a link below, guys. I do have a kind of a pretty strong sportsbook play that I would probably really lean towards here. I pulled up some stats. I think that this is a smash play. It's just going to be a straight bet. So it's going to be Nebraska at Penn State. Now, Penn State's not really playing for anything. Nebraska, I checked some stats. They're actually 5-0 as a road favorite. They are slight favorites. This line's been bouncing back and forth, but this was the data. They're very good when the spread is between 3.5 and plus 1 point. So that's a 3-1 record. The opposite is to say for Penn State. Overall, Nebraska is actually 9-4 on the road too. Penn State's only 6-8 at home. So I think a lot of data points to Nebraska. You know, they've been playing really well. They've won 4 out of 5. Penn State has only a few impressive conference wins in the Big Ten, especially at home. They've only beat a few teams, and Nebraska's just playing well. And I just feel like their defense has been playing well as well in their last, I think, let's see here. Looking at about 10 games, they're only allowing a 72.5 per game. That's come way down. They were giving up a lot more than that sooner. So when you see all the signs pointing to this being a Huskers win, I don't understand why this line's actually so close. I think they're giving Penn State a little too much credit at home. Penn State used to be a pretty dominant home team, but that has kind of changed recently. And I believe that the Cornhuskers have beat them there the last game they played +2 at home. So they're 3-0 in their last 3 games against Penn State. So I do actually really like Nebraska today. I don't know how much I'll put down on this, but to get even money on a line that I feel like they should be like -150 favorites probably. I'll probably do a similar thing as I did yesterday that I gave you guys for free, maybe like 2 to 3 units, somewhere in that range. So that's actually all I got for you guys today. Like I said, we absolutely destroyed the books. And for those dudes complaining about how bad yesterday was, what the fuck are you talking about? I literally gave you a 3-unit double up play and it hit. So, like, come on, guys, get with the program. Player props can be tough, you know. We're in a slump right now. 9-9 is not good enough. I get it, but we got the NBA coming back. Hopefully down the stretch in the All-Star break, now that it's over, these guys will be playing more minutes, a little more competitive, less blowouts, because blowouts ruin everything in the NBA. That's what I'm hoping for, guys. We need to pick our spots for sure. And then, you know, we're almost to baseball season too. It's sneaking up on us. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. I can't freaking wait. I need some MLB in my life. So that's all I got for you guys. Let's cash some slips today. Peace.